As I'm getting older, chip upon my shoulder, rolling through life to roll over and die. La 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 la. Missing hippie John, silent days are gone, remembering things just to tell 'em so long. Mama, acting like my life's already over. Oh dear, act your age and try another year. Always feeling tired, smiling when required. Write another year off and kinda resign. Salad days are gone, missing hippie John. Remember the days just to tell 'em so long. Mama, acting like my life's already over. Oh dear, act your age and try another year. Oh, mama, acting like my life's already over. Oh dear, act your age and try another year.
Whew. Good old Mac DeMarco. Mm. Mac DeMarco is a amazing artist. Mm. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, yeah. Welcome everyone to was it Monday? Yeah, it's Monday. Welcome everyone to Monday Stream. Uh, uh, I don't know why I did that, but either way, welcome. Um, Usually I've had something to say, but I don't really have anything. Um, just gonna continue more Kingdom Hearts 1, which is Final Remix, which is on the 1.5 edition for PS3. Yeah. It, the Kingdom Hearts franchise is, like, going into it, it's hard to figure out just how complicated they made things, because they made things really complicated with the series for no reason. Not really, like, well, I mean, the in canon series is also crazy, but with all the different spin-offs and almost all of them being canon, it's hard to really follow the story correctly. And there's remakes of, like, almost all the games. And there was a huge gap in the series, um, after either it was two, or no, there was a few spin-off games that came after Kingdom Hearts 2, and then nothing for like years, because Square Enix was like, we're working on Kingdom Hearts 3. We are, trust us. It's just taking a lot longer than we thought. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, and people were like, man, this game kind of sucks. So, the Kingdom Hearts series is definitely quite a an enigma, to say the least. I don't think I'll really go through a whole lot of it. I am tempted to play the second game after I finish the first one, but I'm not sure quite yet. We will see. But for now, grab your drinks, grab your snacks. I have one bite of Pop-Tart left. Hold on. Oh. Oh. Don't want me to Pop-Tart. I think they're enough room. Just am. It's just, nice. Just want something like solid-ish to eat. I don't know. Once you have like so many like different foods that are just like small crackers or like whatever, you're just like, I need something more solid. That's what I got. Pop-Tarts, I guess. Because they were solid enough for me. Alright. There we go. Yeah, Streamlabs is just like that sometimes. It just like pops up. Like that. Alright. Anyways. Kingdom Hearts. Yes. I also have the guide up on IGN. If I get stuck. Which I think I probably will. Because apparently the upcoming boss is very not fun. But we will see. Alright. Yes, apparently the upcoming boss is not very fun at all. We'll take care of the Heartless here first. This is a bit of a reminder of the controls, because it's been like... hasn't been a week, but it feels like it has. Alright. Yeah, whatever. We need to just go. No, those things are out. Whatever. And I got time to deal with y'all. Donald and Goofy already wasted all their MP. He's gonna shoot up all the gorillas. Oh my god.
No!
No. Wow, Sora, you sounded so sincere.
Clayton?
Not Clayton. Not Clayton.
What? What? I mean, not Clayton.
Come on!
So I did look at the guide a little bit before this. So apparently, the way to do this fight is to stay close to Clayton as much as you can. That way he can't shoot you. Whoa, what? Whoa. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Alright. What is this? This is interesting. Oh, Donald's already dead. Okay. Am I hitting him? I can't tell if I'm hitting him. I'm hitting the thing that he's like riding on. This is an interesting fight. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell is going on. Alright. Gotcha! I'm trying to stay as close as I can. Hey, don't heal. It's cheating. Can anyone tell what's going on? Because I can't. See ya. Oh, there that thing is. No. No, get back here. Back here. Ow, oh, 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 oh. Oh boy. Ow. Okay, so apparently... Why is there a slide here? I can't... Ah! Why is there a slide here? You decided that would be a good idea. Ow. That hurts a lot. Okay, I need to try to just forget about that thing and try to go for Clayton. Because as long as I kill Clayton, then I think the fight is over. Oh boy. Whee! Make sure I don't get hit by those things either, because they hurt a lot. Come here, Clayton. Where are you going? Oh, whoa. You jump really high. Oi! Bonk, bonk. Out of my way. Hey, stop healing. Not allowed to heal. You jerk. Hey, hey there, buddy. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Ow, those things hurt. That's not what I wanted. Thunder! Where are you jumping to, my friend? You ain't jumping to anywhere. Ah! Seriously, what the heck even is this thing? I'm so confused. Alright. Yeah. Like I've heard, this is not a fun boss. Because it's got like multiple phases first, and then also just has a lot of health, and is very annoying. So first things first is I have to fight him as he normally is. Hey there, buddy. Oh, hey there, Lucky Rabbit. Ah, boy. Okay, so first I have to fight him as he normally is with Heartless around. So then I just do enough damage to him, and then he goes into this phase where him and the thing, I don't know, chameleon kind of thing, are just like conjoined. Then I do enough damage to this as they're conjoined, and then I need to go after him after they're like dead. Or after they're disconnected. I mean, not dead. How the game going? Going fine for the most part. I think it was a bit of a mistake on my end to put this game... I didn't even put it on hard mode. I put it on normal mode, and it's like giving me a lot of trouble. I don't know. Some of the bosses to me seem just a little bit too much. It might also be because I might be a bit underleveled. I don't know, I'm level 15 right now, but I feel like that's a decent amount. I spent a little bit of time grinding, so not anything too bad, but at the same time, it's like, you know? I don't know, I feel like the bosses are a bit too much. That's my opinion, though. Maybe I just suck. That's this part. I thought Clayton was flying before I got to see the lizard. I mean, yeah, it gives off that impression. Yeah, there you go. There's the chameleon. All right, and then I will say though, I pretty much have to use a guide at this point just to even like figure out how to do some of these fights, just because they're that like I was having that much trouble with them. I was like, okay, I need to like look up how to do this. And this is definitely one of them that I'm glad I looked up, because I would not have known what to do if I just like try to do this on my own. Oh jeez. Oh, you need to not get hit by those things. Oh, potion. Okay. So that sucks. Yeah, this could take a few tries. I don't know. I mean, it's just... So far, all the bosses just haven't even really been fun to fight either. They've just kind of been, like, annoying. I don't know.
See ya.
I wish they weren't, though, because, like, the concepts of these bosses are kind of cool. But they've just been so far just, like, kind of, just like, eh. And like I said, way too much health. I looked up just how much health these guys have, and in comparison to, like, Sora or Donald Goofy, they have, like, 10 times the health. Like, the boss prior to this one wasn't too bad. I don't remember what was it? Oh, it was the in the Colosseum, the Cerberus. That wasn't too bad as long as you like were decent at dodging his moves. Cerberus wasn't too bad, but the one before Cerberus in Wonderland, the like tall heartless guy, that one took me a few tries just to figure out, because I didn't know if I was doing anything wrong in that fight or not, just because I kept getting my ass kicked no matter what I did. So I looked up, like, am I doing this right? And guide is like, yep, you're doing it right. And I'm like, okay, cool. I just need to do it better, I guess. I want to be famous? No, I don't. Not really. I'm gonna start streaming to be famous. I started streaming just so I could get through my backlog of games. Actually, initially Kingdom Hearts wasn't even really in my backlog, but someone was like, hey, you should really play Kingdom Hearts. And I was like, okay, sure. So that's what I'm doing. I've had general fun with this game. Like, outside of... Oh, did I do it? Oh, what? Wait. What just happened? What just happened? I did the... Okay. I did it, I guess. I was not expecting that. Okay. Huh. That was interesting. Okay. It only took me 3 tries? Or 4 tries? Yeah, 4 tries. That was my 4th try. Okay, well, that didn't take that long. What happened, though? So the lizard, like, I guess I'm dead now. Yeah. The guide was like, if you just focus Clayton, then you win the fight. Which I did, but I don't know what I did differently there. I guess I just was hitting him more somehow. I don't know, but that's fine. You know what? That wasn't that bad of a boss. The ends justify the means. Oh, gorilla. What? What? Ah! Yeet! All right. Just got yeeted. Thanks. I guess. I don't know what that was about, but all right. That was water.
Tarzan home.
Oh. Oh, this game. Okay. I, I can tell this game is like from like the early-ish days of gaming, just because of like how sudden everything happens. Like immediately it goes from like cutscene, just right to gameplay. Like no in between, total tone shift, all that stuff, and it's like, yeah, this is how video games were back then. It's so jarring, but I mean, like, I don't mind it that much, just because, you know, that's just how things were back then. Oh, thank you. But, yeah, so far there's been a decent amount of those already in this game, and I've loved all of them. Wow, okay. I've loved all those moments where it's just like, Tarzan, home, and then it's like, and it's like super cheery music after just that. It's like, okay, cool. I guess, we'll just move on then. Oh, man. So many, it's just like, you know, definitely the early days of games where it just, you'd see that kind of stuff and it wouldn't be any problem. But nowadays, like, it's just like so much more different, where you have like one like tone, like super sappy cutscene, and then it like reaches over into the gameplay where the gameplay is like super sad or doing whatever.
This is your
But
home? But that
not this
means-
game, not Kingdom Hearts.
The waterfalls. They're echoing all the way here.
Friends there. See friends.
Oh, now I've got it. Eh, ah,
Hmm.
means heart. Friends in our hearts.
Heart.
You sure about that?
Oh, so that's what it meant.
Friends.
I thought he was cursing at me, but
Clayton. Lose heart. No heart. No see friends. No heart. No friends.
Sorry about
rip.
what I said.
I'm sorry too.
Oh yeah, there was the whole like
All for one, huh?
that was also really weird. There's this like super mini cutscene between Sora and Donald where they were like like they just like had a fight, but it was over something so menial and happened so quickly that I was like, oh, okay, there's just a little fight. But the game acted like it was like something super massive.
But it's sure not the King's.
Mm. What? Oh,
I
hi
think
there, buddy.
Someone has a new admirer.
No, 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 no. Daisy would kill me.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Okay. I don't know. But yeah, there was like the mini scene where it wasn't even like.
Walk through the heart.
Oh. whatever. I need to shut up
A
while
hunter
cutscenes are
thought
playing.
there. It was his lust for power that was the bait. But it seems the bait was too tasty for his own good.
Yeah, he got chopped instead.
A weak-hearted fool like him stood no chance against the Heartless. But the boy is a problem. He found one of the keyholes.
His name's Jafar, right?
Fear not. It will take him ages to find the ring. Besides,
No, not really.
he remains blissfully unaware of our other plan.
Yes, the princesses.
They are falling into our hands one by one. Speaking of which,
Oh, hey Alice. The thing about this game is some characters have still face models. Also, yes, it's Jafar. Okay. I will admit, a lot of these Disney movies I've never seen. Just because I didn't really grow up with a lot of, like... I grew up with some Disney movies, but not many of, like, the classic ones. So, like, Tarzan I never watched. Hercules I never watched. I never watched Aladdin, which is, like, I know it's, like, blasphemy to some people, but it's like, yeah. Well, guess we better get going. Where's your ship anyway? Well, not too far. Sora, Tarzan, friends. Sora obtain Jungle King. Upgrade the Keyblade with keychains. Different keychains will add different effects to the Keyblade. Access the equipment menu to use a keychain. Oh, okay. Learned Red Trinity. Oh, that's right. Those, like, Trinity things on the ground. Okay. Oh, we're going right back into this. And I got a trophy. Yeah. And yes, I am playing this on the 1.5 remix edition for PS3. Ugh. Give me a block that came out of that glowing hole. It's not like the others. Wonder what it's used for. I don't know. Good insight, Donald. But yeah, actually, this is a good place. So, in this like little like text box cutscene, right before we went into Tarzan Land, they were like, "We need to find the key. Like, we need to find the king." Donald was like, and then Sora was like, "No, I need to find my friends." That was it. And then whenever they went down to Tarzan Land, they crashed and got separated, and we're like, "Huh? He wants to find his friends and not the king." And Sora was like, "They want to find the king and not my friends." It's like, it was so just out of the blue. It was like, okay, sure. But you know, this is the first game as well in the PS2 era, so I'm not like super surprised at all this stuff. I'm just kind of like taking it with stride almost. Just because, you know, it's back in the day and all that stuff. Maybe Leon will know. Might be back to Traverse Town. Then I want to be pilot. Hey, stop it! Oh, come on! I'm the Keyblade Master. I don't care who you are. No. Here we go again. Another fight. Oh, already. Boo. All right. Well, I have to go to... do I have... I think I just still have the normal drive. Yeah. That's fine. I probably don't get it till like much later, because I've heard that you can get like a warp drive that'll let you go wherever you want without having to do the little like Star Fox kind of thing in the middle. I don't know. But let's go to Olympus and then go to Traverse Town. Alright. Oh, that's not... Oh, buttons. I couldn't remember the buttons for a second. Say little Star Fox segment just because it just reminds me of Star Fox. Ba, 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 ba. Boom, 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 boom. I am enjoying it so far, though, for the most part. Okay, cool. It is a very cheesy story so far, but that's okay. I like cheese. I'm just curious on what all is next, because well, since Jafar showed up, I'm guessing Aladdin World next, after Traverse Town or something. I mean, that's my guess, but I have no idea. Oh, type in PogChamp. I want to see what the new PogChamp is for today. I'm actually kind of glad that that's what they decided to go through with, because it's like neat just to see a different one every day, and not it be the same face. Not that the original face isn't classic or not, but still neat. To be fair, they could have gone with many worse things to replace PogChamp with, so having it be a different face every day, I think, is neat. Ah. I'm actually so used to like the inverted controls in this that I was playing Monster Hunter yesterday, and I was like, I was still like in the mindset of inverted controls, and I was wondering like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? I was like, did I change my controller or something? It was no, just that Kingdom Hearts has like inverted controls, so if I aim my stick up, I actually aim down, and all that stuff. So I was trying to do that in Monster Hunter, and I was like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? And then I realized, oh, that's why. Duh. Also in the days of gaming where inverted controls were everywhere, so you know, that too. Man, there's a whole lot of space out in space. Too much garbage in your face, there's plenty of space out in space. B&L Starliner. We'll pick up the mess while you're away. Been a while since I last watched WALL-E. WALL-E used to be my favorite movie from Disney. For a while, at least. I still have, like, a WALL-E and Eve plush in my room. But it used to be even more than that. Like, I don't know. Something about the movie when I was a kid just, like, really clicked with me, and I loved it a lot. So I'd want to listen to, like, the credits song of WALL-E all the time. Like, anytime I was in the car with my parents, I'd be like, put on the WALL-E song, put on the WALL-E song, and they'd be like, okay. And they got sick of hearing it because I wanted to hear it so much. It's still a decent song, but I also had this like, it was like this. We went to Disney during the time that I loved WALL-E, and we went to one of the stores. They had this like jumbo-sized coloring book. It was like as big as me, well, at the time. And I was totally in love with it, and it just had like a bunch of different characters and scenes that you could color in, and I was like, this is amazing. And then I threw it away after a while. Oh, Jungle King. Oh, okay. Has a long reach but seldom deals critical blows. Chain tension. Wait. Oh, so there is like different. Okay. So depending on if I beat an area, I get the Keyblade from that area. Okay. Has a long reach but seldom does critical blows. This is a really dumb question. And I feel really dumb asking it. But what does seldom mean again? Isn't it like kind of like Sans, like but without? It's like without, right? I think it's like something like that. I think that's what seldom means. So it just doesn't deal critical blows. That's fine. I've never really had any critical blows happen, anyways. Cutting against an enemy attack pressing the square button. See, I would do that, but dodge roll is actually pretty nice to have. It's a really good evade. I don't know. Whatever. It's alright. Anyways. Excuse me. How am I doing on items? Actually, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. For a reason, that final try against Clayton went way smoother than the previous 3. I don't know what it was that I did to make it easier, but I'm not complaining. Alright. Hold on, I really need to... Let me just... Oh man, there's something stuck in my throat. Blah. Oh, that sucks. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry about that. I need to take a moment. Ooh, okay. Anyways. Let me look up... let me refer to the guide on what I need to do because I was not paying attention. It's time to save, traverse down from the Heartless. When you land, first thing to do is go to Huey, Dewey, and Louie, buy some new weapons for Donald and Goofy, so do this to... Okay, well, I don't have to do that, but it's probably a good idea. Because they've been using the same weapons that they have this whole time. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. And now I actually have the money to buy them new weapons. How you doing, Huey, Dewey, and Louie? Here to buy... Yeah. A staff that heightens magic power can also be used as a weapon. A hammer made for combat reduces max MP by 1. Attack rather than defense. Really? I'll give that one to Donald, and I'll give that one to Goofy. Okay. Items. Not items, equipment. There they go. And then I should be able to sell their previous stuff. Correct? No? Oh, I guess not. That's kind of dumb, but okay. Don't have any items. You don't have any items. Don't have any items. Alright, never mind then. That's fine. That's fine. Says, now that you have read, it's time to find Leon's secret training ground. Head to the alleyway from the second district, kill the Heartless that appear. Iron bars at the other end of the alleyway, and use the red train to enter the grounds. Talk to Leon twice, and he'll tell you this. Okay. There you are. Yeah, hi. I'm playing more Kingdom Hearts, so I just beat Clayton in the Deep Jungle, which actually turned out to be easier than I thought. I don't know how. It just, like, the first 3 attempts were actually pretty hard, but for whatever reason, for the 4th attempt was actually easy. I don't know what I did on the 4th attempt, but something about it just made it really easy. But I'm not complaining. Hey, the big guy. You got lucky? I think so. I think I did. Or you learned the pattern. I think I just kind of got lucky. Oh, the Dalmatians. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they're so cute. Ah, I love them. You're from Pongo and Perdita. Cure Gaji. Oh, okay. So they do give me gifts. 10 on. Oh, I can't go to my inventory while I'm here? Okay. I think I just got lucky because, I think Clayton just, like, didn't... I got him to not bounce around a whole lot. I got him to not bounce around a lot. Which made it easier to hit him and kill him. So... maybe I did just get lucky. What did they give me? They gave me something. Was it an ability? You got a gummy. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll look at that later then. Shit part. Right. They gave you shit parts. Gotcha. Okay. Come on, stop flying everywhere. There we go. Alright, and then this is the new Keyblade that I got from defeating Clayton. This is the Jungle Blade. Actually does more damage, I think, than the normal Keyblade, so I will use it. And it's also longer too, so I can hit enemies from farther away. Ow. Got more max health after leveling up from killing Clayton, so that's nice. Ah. Normally I'd run, but I think I really need to start grinding a bit more to get some more XP. I think I'm level 16, which is not a whole lot of good. At least I don't think it is. Yoink, yoink. One Heartless. Oh, that's what that sort. Okay, interesting. So head to the alleyway from the second kill the Heartless. Head to the iron bars at the other end of the alleyway. Uh-oh. Iron bars. Oh, here we go. That's one way to do it. Oh, there we go. Level 16. That's like decent, I think. Turn on scan. What? What do you mean turn on scan? And your abilities. I don't have scan. There's no scan here. What the heck is it? I don't know. I don't think I get it till later, man. Guess I'm assuming I don't get it till later. What's up, you two? This is so mysterious. Okay. Hey, Leon. Found the keyhole. I did. The Keyblade locked it automatically. Good. Every world among the stars has a keyhole. Each one leads to the heart of that world. Is it undershared? Oh, it might have been. Hold on, I'll check after. Must be one in this town as well. What do you mean? It was in Anson's report. The Heartless enter through the keyhole and do something to the world's core. What happens to the world? Excuse me. In the end, it disappears. What? That's why your key is so important. Please lock the keyholes. You're the only one who can. I don't know. Seeing other worlds would probably serve you well. Yeah, we gotta find your friends and King Mickey. I guess you're right. Okay. Abilities. Nothing shared. Nothing. Yeah. No skin. Sorry. Either I need to unlock it some way, I don't know how, or I don't get it till later. So, that's irritating. I don't know. Sorry. Can't do anything for you. Oh, nice. This is a weird place to put a chest, but alright. Is there anything here? What? There's nothing here. Okay. Leon twice. Oh. I talked to Leon twice. Hey, Leon. The Gumi block's different from the others. Do you know what it's for? Dot 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 dot. Ask Sid, he should know. Wait, Sora, take this with you. Earthshine. Earthshine. Ugh. The stone holds some mysterious power. I've been carrying it for luck. I want you to hold on to it. How do you use it? Dot 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 dot. Thanks for the explanation. Cool. And now he's just gonna think. Alright, good conversation. Moving on. Let's go to Sid. Oh man, this game has some good dialogue. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go another way. I don't want to go through the house. I think this way's quicker anyways. Boing, boing, nope, there you go. Boing. Oh, there's also, well, I guess there's Heartless to attack here as well, so could give me some more XP, which is nice to have. Like, Blaze Shard. I like the music so far in this game. I don't think I mentioned that. Looks nice. It's not like amazing. It's nice. Bonk. Yeah, but Yabobe, yabobe, yabobe. Yabobe, 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 yabobe. Yako Shimura is a good composer. I believe it. Yeah, I say it's Yoko. Can't read. I don't know. Japanese names are always hard for me to say. Although I don't think I'm the only one. He's Goofy, you're going at it. Yoko Shimamura. I think that's how you say that. That's I'm assuming. Boing. Enemy's easy. All vowels make one sound. Do they? Yeah? Okay, well. If you say so. to like all the people that have a ton of trouble with Japanese like me. What have you got there? Hey! Well, if it ain't a Gumi block. Yep. What's this one for? You're kidding me. You're flying a Gumi ship and you don't know nothing about navigation Gumis? Bunch of pinheads. Inner space ain't no playground. There's a lot we don't know, so what? We have to use the Gumi ship to go to other worlds. We don't have a choice. Whoa, easy. I don't know, no hard feelings, alright? Well, I guess I could lend y'all a hand then. Thanks. Basically, with navigation Gumis, you can go to new places. You want one on your ship, right? I'll install it for you. But I got this thing I gotta go deliver first. What do you need to deliver? Just this book. It's real old. When the guy brought it in, it was practically falling apart. Too beat up to restore it to the way it was, but overall I did a decent job putting it back together. Mind delivering it for me? It's the old Hiles past the 3rd district. Look for a big fire sign. What was that? The bell at the gizmo shop is ringing. Go check it out if you want, but deliver that book for me first. When you're done, stop by the house in the 3rd district. I'll be there. Wait. Wait. He just said he'll be there. So if he's going there anyways, why are we delivering it? Video game logic. Alright. Fine. Winnie the Pooh? What? Talking about Winnie the Pooh. Every vowel makes one sound, and every consonant is followed by a vowel sound, except N. The old book. Is it Winnie the Pooh? Guess we'll see. Boing. I'll let them deal with that. I'm just gonna go on to the 3rd district. I don't want to deal with those big guys. They're annoying as hell to fight. So he said big house with fire sign? Oh jeez. Oh. We got new Heartless. Oh, good job, Donald. Nice. Oh. Ho ha ya ho ya. That's Yabuka. Oh, Yabagu. Yabagu Yabagu. So house with a big fire sign on it? Y'all see that anywhere? Oh, this one. Oh, I should probably get rid of the Heartless first before we try to go in there. Yeah, I got that. But how do I get inside? Set fire to it. Fair point. Let me try that. Makes sense because I can lock onto it.
See ya.
You know what? That probably should have been my first guess. Oh, cool. Moving rocks. Neat. No, you don't. Haha! At least I'm semi-good at platforming. This isn't a house.
There's something about this musty place.
Oh, what? Oh, hi. What are you doing here?
Reminds me of the secret place back home, where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember?
Why are you taunting me?
Sora?
It's like she doesn't even exist. We've seen her as a as like a hallucination 5 times now. Well, you've arrived sooner than I expected. Oh, hey there. What, you knew you were coming? Of course. Are you a Heartless? He doesn't look like one. Oh my, no. Name is Merlin. As you can see, I'm a sorcerer. I spend much of my time traveling. It's good to be home. Your king has requested my help. King Mickey? Yes, indeed. Donald Goofy, and who might you be, young man? I'm Sora. Ah, so you have found the key. What did the king ask you to do? Just a moment. And time traveling, yes. You know, nothing too big. Just time traveling. Presto! What? You're gonna make us tea? Oh, now it looks like a house. Pile of books and everything. There now. Ahem. Your king asked me to train you in the art of magic. We can start anytime you like. Let me know when you're ready to begin the training. Oh, and one more thing. What? Oh, hi. Hello, I'm the fairy godmother. Your king asked me to help too. I will assist throughout your journey. I do not know how much I can be of help, but do stop by any time. Okay. Cool? I guess? That was weird, but alright. I mean, it's fine. I give the book. Oh, that book. So Sid asked you to bring this. Thank you. Wish to know what kind of book it is. I don't even know myself. In fact, it's not mine. Somehow I found it's found its way into my bag one day. Curious book. I asked Sid to repair it for me. Well, I guess I'll put it here somewhere for now. The book holds a great secret. The missing pages will unlock it. I'll leave the book over there. Do look at it whenever you like. My best regards to Sid for repairing it for me. Oh, and about that stone of yours. You should ask the fairy godmother about that. Do you know what this is? Oh, the poor thing! He has turned into a summon gem. Summon gem? This little creature lived in a world that was consumed by darkness. When a world vanishes, so do its inhabitants. This one had such a strong heart. He became a gem instead of vanishing with his world. I don't know what kind of voice I'm giving her, but just go along with it. Can you regain himself? Yes, but only his spirit. Now watch. Bippity boppity boo. Simba? Simba? I got Simba? No, poor Simba. Simba! 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 Why is that so fun to do? That voice. Okay, well I got some. I can summon Simba. Summon spell can only be used once per battle. Be careful, you cannot use summon magic while any party member is KO'd. Summon characters withdraw from battle once they run out of MP. You can also select the dismiss command to dismiss them on each summoned character's available in Jiminy's journal. Whenever you call, he will help you. If you find any more of these, bring them to me. Don't worry, when their worlds are restored, they will return there. Sora, please help save them. Don't worry, I will. Does that mean we, is there a Lion King world later on? Or what? Okay, yeah. Also, what is this book? Not here? The second one? Third one? They couldn't work out the quadrupedal stuff until 2. Oh, okay. Quadrupedal. That was hard for me to say. Whoa. Oh, this is Winnie the Pooh. Oh. Auntie Meadow, take a look. Sure. Ah! I don't know why that's so cute, but it is.
Think, 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 think.
Oh, that was just really cute. I don't know.
Hi there. What's
It's the
wrong?
president of China. What?
Nothing. I'm just thinking.
What?
Oh.
I was thinking of how to say goodbye to Pooh.
Pooh?
Yes.
Wait a second. You're Pooh?
Yes, I'm Winnie the Pooh. Pooh for short. Who are you?
I'm Sora.
Oh, hello, Sora.
Thanks.
Have you come to say goodbye to Pooh, too?
Well, no. Why would I do that? We've only just met.
Because everyone's gone away.
What do you mean?
Aww.
Well, we all lived here in the 100-acre wood, and we'd take walks together, or play Pooh sticks. And every day I'd eat some honey. Just one small smackerel would taste very good right now.
Aww.
But now, everyone is gone.
Aww.
All my friends, and my favorite honey tree too. Everyone must have gone away while I was napping, I think.
Aww.
So who knows? Maybe I shall end up going away somewhere as well. But I wonder,
God.
how do I say goodbye to myself? Think, think, think. Oh, my tummy is getting rather rumbly.
100-acre wood. Asking the deep questions. He is. You wouldn't think that Winnie the Pooh would be asking deep questions, but holy shit. Now I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Hoy. Oh man. Well, now I want to get everyone back. I want to get everyone back for him. I guess I'll save, yeah. So this is weird. This seems like totally optional. Gotta find all the pages. Oh, okay. I'm guessing they're strewn across the, all the different worlds. It completely is. Oh, there's one place. An odd sign hangs above this house's door. Take a look. Okay. Completely is, yeah. Okay. Well, there's one other place to explore here. Might as well. Mr. Sanders.
Oh,
Aww.
mother. There's no more honey left. If only the honey tree would visit.
There was a
Then I
minigame
could eat
collection.
my
Oh.
fill.
Oh. Poor Pooh. Oh, it's cute. Oh. Oh, nice. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Okay. I feel bad. Oh, hey Owl. Let me guess, you'd like to know what happens next. Unfortunately, some of the pages are missing, so I can't tell you yet. Pages are scattered over many worlds. Would you find them for us? Sure. I guess I will. But I can't at the moment. Okay. Alright. Well, sorry Pooh, but your salvation, I guess, we'll have to wait till later. I have so many of these shards. Should probably just sell some of these, but like some of the, it says like item synthesis, so I'm like, oh, that's like I need that for something, but I don't know if I really do. I don't know. I'm just checking stuff. Trail list. I've only found 18 of the puppies. I thought I found more, but well, alright. You may need certain abilities to help them. Oh wow. Okay, well I somehow found all the ones in the deep jungle. Nice. Okay. Characters, yeah, chronicles. Alright, anyways. Back to Sid, I guess. Yeah, now I can summon. But later, I guess. Yeah, you can't see it because I'm blocking the little menu on the bottom left, but it should be fine. Oh.
There you are. What's going on?
Oh. Hey, Riku.
Riku!
Hey, hey, cut it out.
I'm not dreaming this time. Right?
I hope not. Took forever to find you.
Hey, Riku.
Riku! Wait a second, where's Kairi?
Isn't she with you?
Mm.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure she made it off the island too. We're finally free. Hey, she might even be looking for us now. We'll all be together again soon. Don't worry. Just leave everything to me. I know this.
Leave it to who?
Sora, what did you...
I've been looking for you, and Kairi too, with their help.
Who are they?
We visited so many places in the world looking for you.
What?
Really? Well, what do you know? I never would have guessed.
Oh, and guess what? Sora's the Keyblade Master.
Who was a Sonic?
What's that mean?
So, this is called a Keyblade?
Huh? Hey, give it back.
Catch.
Whoa. Okay, so you're coming with us, right? We've got this awesome rocket. Wait till you see it.
No, he can't come.
What?
Forget us.
Oh, come on. He's my friend.
I don't care.
Donald,
He's gone.
go fuck yourself.
Riku?
Oh, and Riku's gone.
He's going. Oh well. At least he's okay. And who knows? Maybe we'll run into Kairi soon too.
Okay. God, Riku is like the Sasuke of this game series. Whatever. Is that like a reasonable claim to make? He's the Sasuke of Kingdom Hearts. He really is. Okay. Freaking Sasuke. Ah. Come on. Stop flying all around. There we go. Well, he was there for a bit and now he's gone, so... Actually, dingus, he wasted the entire series on revenge? Revenge of what? No one died. At least not that we know of. Kairi might have died. But... like, revenge of the island planet? Or, like, seriously, revenge on what? You mean Sasuke? Oh, okay. Ow, okay, these things are super fucking annoying. That's why I did not want to deal with them, but whatever. I need the XP. I'm sure not to die either. Good lord. Oh my god. Ah! I can't see! Ah! Aren't they immune to magic? I don't know. They're just annoying because you can't hit them. I mean, I guess, you know, it's the whole point, you know, you have to hit them from behind, but that doesn't make it fun or interesting to fight these guys. They're just annoying to fight because of that. And they have attacks that, like, fucking hard to... whatever. Ah! Hey, look at that. Just fucking die already. Okay, there's one. Ow! Oh, whatever. Simba! Come help us! I mean, it's not really a waste because oh, it's adult Simba. Whoa. Go, Simba! Go! Attack! Attack! Oh, I guess not. Okay. Well, still, thanks for showing up, I guess? Attack, Simba! Attack! Attack! Hurt! Hurt! Enemy! Simba! Do something! Wow! Sure. Good job, Simba. You did great service. A hit triangle. Oh. Well, I thought it was gonna. It was like a companion like the other two. I don't have to control them around. They can do whatever they want. How was I supposed to know I have to control them around? And the game probably told me that and I already forgot, so. That's why. Boing. That's not okay. I guess we're up here now. Whee! You're not Sid. What? Had to go home. He lives in the 3rd district. Okay. What? Okay. Was I supposed to know that? I guess I was. Okay. I didn't need to come back here. I thought Sid was still here, but no, the game was... You pull the fast one on me! Some more potions, and then we have to go back. We gotta go to the Gizmo shop. Yeah, I quickly read the guide. I don't know why he couldn't just stay at his post, but I don't know. Whatever. You two fight them. Fuck you.
Here.
What? Up. Oh, I just opened the door to the... Oh. Okay. I tell you, give him a show. Second district. Defeat the Heartless and hit the upper level and stand on all 3 switches. Top of the clock, you see 2 postcards. The fuck? What? Oh god. Okay. Yeah, there's no way I would know what the hell to do here. So I gotta go past this way. You guys have fun. No, I have to go up this way. Go to here. Stand on all 3 switches. So, I leveled up. Okay. Oh, come on. Stand on all 3 switches. Okay. Oh wait, there's a switch up here. I see. This is I know it's nothing alike, but this is reminding me of what's the second What's the second place in Sonic Heroes? Like, not... It's like Seaside Hill, and then you go to like this like dystopian place. That's like really I don't remember what it's called. But it's reminding, for a reason, this theme is reminding me of that theme. It's from an entirely different game, and honestly, really different just tune altogether. But for a reason, it's reminding me. Past Ocean Palace in Sonic Heroes. Never got past the first level in Sonic Heroes, dude. Really? You just like, you just beat the first level and it's like, yeah, that's all I need. I mean, I don't blame you. Sonic Heroes is not that good of a game. But I at least got close to beating it. I remember I did beat it with Team Rose, at least. But I never actually like fully beat the game, because how you like get the good ending of the game is you have to beat the game technically 4 times, because you have to beat it once with every team to get like the final story. Kind of like how you have to beat both the hero and dark sides of Sonic Adventure 2 to get the final story. But instead of 2, it's 4 of the same thing. At least in Adventure 2, it's like different levels, but it's all the same in Sonic Heroes, and you have to do that 4 times to get the final ending of the game. It's like, it's not really worth it. Yeah. It's not worth it. This is not as bad as like Shadow the Hedgehog. That game has too many endings. Just too many. Adventure 1 had Big the Cat stages. I mean, yeah, it did, but like, eh. At least, again, at least in Sonic Adventure 1, there was differences in gameplay. Like, Sonic was fast. Tails, it was racing against Sonic. Knuckles, you were finding the Chaos Emerald. Amy was like kind of helpless, but at least is different gameplay. Then there's Big's gameplay, and then there was E102 Gamma's gameplay, which was shooty, and then you unlock Super Sonic at the end. So at least there's like different gameplay, but Sonic Heroes between each team is the same gameplay with slightly different story. That's it. They all have different reasons on like why they're like a group. Clock starts at 6:54. Okay. So I did that. Take the exit to the left of the clock. Go up the ladder right next to the entrance. Fight the Heartless and ring the bell 3 times. Save, stock up on potions, and head to the 2nd district for a boss battle. Okay. So there's another boss battle. I'm good on potions. But I could... Am I? Yeah, I have still 4 potions. Ladder. Oh, jeez. Hi. Oh, really? There you go. And things. They're like gnats. They're just... oh, bye, I guess. They're like gnats. They just don't go away, no matter how much you try to swing at them. If I can't be Super Sonic anytime I want after collecting all 7 Chaos Emeralds, it's a lesser Sonic experience. Sure. Pests, loathsome pests. Ugh. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, that's good. Okay, wait. Go up the ladder. Right, find the hardest and ring the bell 3 times. What bell? Is there a bell somewhere? Well, actually, probably in here. Duh. Oh, there's a bell. It's right here. Ring it 3 times. Okay. 1. 2. 3. It says save, stock up on potions, and head to the second district. There's nowhere to really save. Oh, nice. There's the keyhole. Well, I guess. Oh no, yeah, there's a way to save. There's a place to save over here in the hotel. Good thing I remember that there's a save point in here. Oh, come here. Ah. There we go. At least there should be a place. There was a place to save in here, right? Wasn't there? Did they get rid of that save point? Can I no longer save here? There was a save point in these rooms at one point. I remember there was. Try the other rooms. And it wasn't in this one. I remember there being a save point, but it might have just been for that one scene or that one time. Yeah, it was like right here. I guess it was just for that one time. You can't go in the... There's technically 3 rooms in this hotel, but you can't go in the first one. Or third one, I guess. You can't go in this one. Okay, well, whatever. I'm just gonna go fight the boss then. I think it'll be fine. Or I guess... Oh, wait, I can just go around and go and save in the shop. Excuse me, that's the Mountain Dew. It's Mountain Dew talking. Good old Mountain Dew. Oh. Gamer Juice, as it's also called. Good old Gamer Juice. But now I'm all done with my Gamer Juice, and I have the Drink of Champions. Water. H2O. Doritos? No, thank you. I've heard from a few sources that mixing actually together, not just like drinking Mountain Dew and eating Doritos, but like mixing them together is like really disgusting apparently. So I'm good. Alright, well, let's fight this boss. It's that thing again. It really is. Okay. Well, let's fight this thing again.
See ya. Here. Thunder. See ya.
Don't tell me that was it. Okay. I was about to be like, that was too easy. Oh, he's powering up. Oh. He's powering up.
Thunder.
Oh, shit. Oh, and look at that. I can't summon Simba to help. I mean, I guess it's fair. It is a boss, but, you know. It'd be neat if I could. Just a little bit. Ow. But whatever, it's fine. Ow. Oh boy. Up. Potion. Whew. Too close. Too close. Way too close to comfort. For comfort. Oh, I teched it. Nice. Yeah. I'm not even like meaning to tech those, but I'll take it. That is free XP, my friend. Ow. Jerk. Oh, I got one of the limbs. I got one of the hands that were previously. Oh! Whew! Whee! No, bad. I tried to dodge one. Couldn't quite do that in time. Oh boy. Wow, I went too far. I overshot it. That's fine. Yeah. Alright, Donald, now you back up. Pull your weight, please. At. Oh. Pull your weight and he immediately gets hit. Whee! Hey. I don't know what it is. I'm having a lot easier of a time with bosses now. I don't know. I guess because I leveled up more, but like, I mean, obviously, but like, why were the first like 2 bosses incredibly hard and now like these are actually not that bad? I mean, yes, I still died to them, but like not nearly as much as I did to like the second one in Wonderland. I guess that one was just kind of BS. That one was like some real BS. The one in Wonderland. Just pulled some really dumb moves. Hey, there we go. First try, too. Ooh, heart. Attain the power of wind. Learn magic spell Arrow. The shield spell. Oh, nice. Navi G piece. Nice. I did it. I did the thing. Do whatever item searching exploring you want, then head back to the 3rd district, talk to Sid in the small house. They need another Navi-G for it to work. Head to the world exit and make a choice. There is a new tournament available at the Coliseum. You can fly to one of the warp holes to get to the new world. Excuse me. And I'll probably just go to one of the new worlds. I'm not super into doing stuff at the Coliseum. Dun, 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 a tiny house in the 3rd district. Where is that? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wait, no, it's probably back up here. Yeah, this door, I think. Yeah, here we go. Oh, hey there, you two. You guys ever hear of Maleficent? Yeah? I hear she's in town. Oh. Who is she? A witch, man. She's a witch! She's the reason this town is full of Heartless. Don't take her lightly. She's been using the Heartless for years. We lost our world thanks to her. One day, a swarm of Heartless took over our world. That was 9 years ago. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Well, I lost a few frames there. Computer, you good? Whoa, that was weird. There was a good amount of frame drops there. Sorry about that. Got out of that mess and came here with these guys. That's awful. Our ruler was a wise man named Ansem. He dedicated his life to studying the Heartless. His report should tell us how to get rid of the Heartless. Where's the support? We don't know. Oh, good. I got scattered when our world was destroyed. I'm sure Maleficent's got most of the pages.
You see, it's just as I told you.
What?
While you toiled away trying to find your dear friend, he quite simply replaced you with some new companions. Evidently, now he values them far more than he does you. You're better off without that wretched boy. Now think no more of him and come with me. I'll help you find what you're searching for.
These vibes I'm getting off of you are totally trustworthy. Yeah. So you live with that book. That navigation gummy is installed and ready to go. You find another one, you bring it to me. Threw in a warp gummy for the heck of it. Now you can jump to worlds you've been to before. Well, better get back to my real job. What's my real job? You'll see. See me at the 1st district. Okay. Now we got a warp gummy. Yay, I don't have to... I mean... I did kind of enjoy... Oh, jeez. Hey there, guys. I did kind of enjoy the Star Fox-like segments, but I guess now I don't have to do them. Yay! They aren't going away? Oh. Cool. Still have to do them to get to new worlds. Okay. Just I don't have to do them anymore to get to worlds that I've already been to. I gotcha. That's fine. I'm okay with that, then. Because going through the same ones that I've been through multiple times was getting annoying. What you doing, Sid? Hey, now that was quick, yeah? Now you know I'm in the Gumi block business. Working on your Gumi ship was great. Come again and I'll give you a big discount. Comet G, go ahead, take it. It's a special giveaway. Thanks, I guess. Obtain postcard. Nice. Oh yeah, I should probably give those to the mailbox. Mega Potion. Nice. Mega Ether. Nice. Mithril. Nice. September, okay. Gotta install the warp block. Okay. I'll buy a few more just normal potions. Yeah. I can do math. Okay, yeah. Also def install comment. Okay. Save, and then we can go to the Gumi ship. Tournament being held at the Coliseum. Here, there's a great reward for the winner. Where the bell tolls. Okay. Inventory. I have to remember how to do this. It taught me like once how to do this. Hold on. Shell. Fire, protect, shell, dispel, thunder, reveal, cure, fire, protect, shell, dispel. Wait. Am I missing something? Ah, here we go. I think. Oh, there's comment. Oh, it's applied to the side. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I noticed that it's applied to the side of the ship. Okay. Alright, and then... where is the warp? Is this it? No. doesn't make sense. Is it not here? Maybe it's passive? Maybe. Oh, nice. Maybe. It says special. Oh yeah, see, all of them say warp yes. So then, yeah, it'd be passive. Okay, that's good. Edge, why'd you lie to me? Ah, there you go. Warp drive. Let me just test it out, see what happens when I do warp drive. Whoa! Cool. Neat. Shrugs. Alright. Wait, how'd you do that on Twitch? How did you do that? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Me still works? Oh. I guess I just never really tried that on Twitch. Alright. So I picked the second warp drive just because it looked cooler, and I was more curious on, or not, the second wormhole. I was curious on where it would take me. Like a kid playing with its like Lego spaceship that they made, which I made plenty of as a kid, so it makes sense. Spaceship. Yeah, whenever I just like didn't know what to do, I would just make a spaceship with my Legos and be like, spaceship. We just had like this big tub of Legos. Yeah. Suspicious, maybe it leads to another world. Now this is starting to become like Galaga. They're all flying at me now. Ugh. Oh boy. I could build a spaceship. You know that we'll be rocking on the Death Star. Total eclipse of the skies. Hired a nerd, I fucking paid a nerd. Is it absurd? But I paid him to build it, cause I don't know how to build that shit. That's right. There's a vacuum in space. He'll freaking suck your face. That was a button that activates the laser. I can't remember. It's triangle, I think. That's what I was. Yeah, it's triangle. Oh, different music. I ran right into it. I need to put more protection on this thing. Yeah, I'm like almost dead. No, it's fine. Because we're here. That's how you know shit got real. Where is this? Agrabah. Oh, yeah, I was right. I was like, the next place is probably going to be Aladdin. I was correct. Which I also haven't seen Aladdin, which I know is like a crime, because a lot of people love the original classic Aladdin, and it's like a classic, but I've never seen it. Agrabah.
And the keyhole?
The Heartless are searching for it now. I'm certain we'll find it soon enough. So that just leaves...
Jafar, I've looked everywhere for Jasmine. She's disappeared like magic.
The girl is more trouble than she's worth.
You said you had things under control.
Agrabah is full of holes for rats to hide in.
Ah.
But why worry about Princess Jasmine? With her or without her, surely this world will be ours when we
Gilbert
find
Godfrey.
the keyhole.
We need
I'm surprised that they got him to voice. I'm surprised just how well Disney was able to get the like original voice actors for all these characters for this game.
We'll find her. Find Jasmine and bring her to me.
Okay, can I just say, I love swords that are like that. Like the curve on the end. I'm a sucker for those kind of swords. I just think they look so cool. And like, you look so cool wielding one.
Touching, but hardly necessary.
She's right there. Scimitars? Yeah. I just love like how they look. Oh, jeez. Oh, fighting right away. Okay, jeez. I was not ready. I don't know. I just like love scimitars and like how cool it is to just like have. I mean, it'd be like a kind of a pain in the ass because like what kind of a sheath? Like scimitars don't have sheaths, so it'd be a pain in the ass to like wield one around. I know that much, but like they just still look cool to me. Yeah. I don't even know if scimitar is the right pronunciation. Easy, got it. Oh, okay. That's good. Well, I have enough AP that I can put one more of these abilities on. Has a 30% chance of unleashing a finishing combo attack that renders surrounding enemies unconscious. Sure, why not? Let's put that on too, just because I can. Do that. Charge and knock out an enemy with shield. Attract nearby HP and people's money and items equipped to attract them from even further away. Warlocked an enemy using shield to attack. Just heads up, they weren't able to get Robin Williams for the genie, so they got his backup, Dan Castaneda. That's fine. I think I've heard Dan Castaneda's voice before, so I don't think he does a bad job of impersonating Robin Williams. And like Dan Castaneda is a competent voice actor just by himself too, so that's all right. And also, I'm not like a stickler for VAs, especially since I did not watch the original Aladdin. I don't know. Maybe I would be if I. Maybe I would be if I had grown up with Aladdin, but he did it for the TV series in Return of Jafar. Okay. I'm guessing he probably also did it for a few other games, other Disney games. Something, I don't know. Yes. Cool. Yeah. I'm in the middle of something. You don't need to show me this. Yes, it's Rhythm Heaven Fever. Cool. How much did you pay for it? That's not an amount. How much did you pay for it? Tell me. 60 bucks less than everything else. So how much was it? Tell me. Because I want to know how much money you're spending on games that we can already play. Tell me. Whatever. Oh man. Alright. Oh, hey. That was my brother. My older brother. Was it your girlfriend? No, I don't have a girlfriend. That was my older brother. He is very into like buying physical games, and that's fine. I can understand that. Some people are just like that, but he's really into buying like expensive physical games. He was showing me Rhythm Heaven Fever, which is a really rare game to get for the Wii, and he was not telling me how much money he spent on it. Oh, hi. I'm Jasmine. My father is the Sultan of Agrabah, so that makes you a princess. But he has been deposed by Jafar. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but let's go with sure. Who now controls the city. Jafar, you haven't heard of him? He's royal vizier. He's gained evil powers and seized Agrabah. You got it? Oh, okay, thanks. He's desperately looking for something he calls the keyhole. Jafar caught me trying to escape, but he helped me. You know, they keep talking about keyholes and all this stuff, and like, there's a sex joke in there, but I don't know. I can't quite find it either. Who helped you? We were hiding nearby, but he left a while ago to take care of something. Oh, I hope Aladdin's alright.
Where might I find this street rat?
Hey there, Jafar.
Jasmine, allow me to find you more suitable company, my dear princess. These little rats won't do, you see.
Jasmine, run!
A dirty joke, you say it's beneath you so people can say you most certainly are.
The boy who holds the key.
Fair enough. I will give this game credit for one thing. They seamlessly go into cutscenes. Like, I was not expecting a cutscene right there. I was just expecting text, but they do pretty well in that. Okay. Aladdin's house. Oh, okay. Don't worry, Aladdin. I'm just gonna go through your stuff. Oh, wait, what? Is that it? Ah, here we go. Plaza. Bonk. Boing, boing. And to be fair, Rhythm Heaven Fever is the only thing that my brother has gotten that has been really expensive. He's now that he has like a decent paying job, he's just buying so many things. He got an original. He's gotten how many consoles now? I mean, I did too. It's just like, but like buying lots of things that he arguably doesn't need. Not only did he buy a like an SNES, but he bought like a portable SNES. So that he, I mean, I don't know. That's just what he wanted to do with his money. So he has both an SNES here, and he has like a like portable SNES player. You can like put actual cartridges in it. It's kind of cool, but it's just like one or the other. He bought an N64. He bought 4 controllers for the thing, and he bought like almost all the Mario parties. No, yeah, I think what he said was he's bought every single Mario Party that has ever come out, even like the ones that even aren't all that good. I'm like, called a phone with RetroArch. Yeah, it's like he could just do that, but he bought like a physical, like people make like portable SNES players they can put cartridges in. I don't know, man. Stuff like that. That's just like, really? But he also got an original PS1, he got a PS2, he got tons of physical games for all of them. Just because he's like, well, it's cool. And I'm like, yeah, but it's a lot of money. He's like, I don't care. I'm like, okay. Stay home with my SNES. He's gotten a few more things. I mean, you know, if that's what he wants to do with his money, but I'm just like, there are better things to do with your money. Like, my idea is like, if you have like friends over a lot and you want to like show them all this cool stuff, then I get that, but he doesn't. And especially not during these times, he's not going to have people over. So it's like, it's even less reason to get all this stuff. Because you can't show it to anyone but yourself and whoever else lives with you. Yeah, it's just like, ugh, you know. And he's just like so proud of it, he's like, look what I got. And I'm like, am I supposed to be jealous or something? Because I'm not. Oh. Well, you see, I was trying to be smart and put the 2 boxes on each other so I can jump up there, but that didn't happen. Okay, cool. Dude, jump across the shade thing? Oh, those. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Release. Oh, there's a gate there, too. Look, I'm smart, okay? I was trying to be like, oh, video game make you put stuff on top of other stuff to get to a high place. There's already a path. Anyway, am I though? No, not even close. In fact, almost the complete opposite. We've been over this multiple times. if you watch some of the streams where I lose my shit, I will constantly remind you how dumb I am. And I've said this before, if you want some of the worst gameplay ever on the planet, watch my streams. They will give you that, of which you desire. That noise. The hell? The magic carpet was stuck under a box. I flew off towards the desert. Let's follow, Sora. Okay. I don't think that's what I was supposed to do. Yeah, I don't think that's the right way. Whoops. Boing, boing, boing. Did I miss something? What? Hi. What? What are you doing here? What? Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna ask. I think I can... Do I have, oh yeah, I have room for 5 items now. Okay. Oh, nice. Gate open somewhere. Probably back here. Well, that gate opened. Which I guess nope. So I get from back here. Alright, Goofy. He is going in. Goofy. Goofy don't take nothing from nobody. Boing, boing. Wait, no, this isn't where I'm supposed to go. I thought it was. Well then... What? Why can't I just, like, burn this down? That'd be nice. Okay. I might need to refer back to the guide. Yeah. Time to look at the guide, see what it says. Door to the storage room, save points that will charge for your claim, real goals. Good treasure, magic capture yourself. So, guess that's where you're going. Desert. Enter the desert to be treated to a cutscene. What? How do I get there? Wait, where did it fly off to? It flew off this way, didn't it? Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. And then that's back to the plaza. What is going on? What? Wow, the guide was not very helpful. Hey, button. I am trying to find where the hell to go. Okay. The guy just says enter the desert. Doesn't tell me where, doesn't tell me how. It just says enter the desert. Fuck. Go through the gate, back to the main street, now head for Aladdin's house, climb right up, and then go to the warming pole. Also on down the ground level, around the backside. Inside Aladdin's house, you'll find a save point. Enter the desert to be treated to a cutscene. What? But how? Yeah. Hold on. It's the desert. Oh, it's... Oh, I'm dumb. Duh. It's back this way. It's back in the plaza. No, it's this. This is the desert. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but yeah, this is the desert. Here we go. Well, there it is. Hey there, buddy. Alright, save. Lord! Oh. Oh wow, Aladdin's dying. Oh, okay, he's dead. Oh, Aladdin died. The end. Alright, no idea.
Give me strength.
Simba! Let's do this time. Now that I actually know that I need to control you and tell you to do stuff instead of you on your own. Alright, Simba, attack! Oh, that was it. Nice. Good job, Simba. I think. Game? Game? Okay. Game? It's thinking. Did I do it too good? Did I? No. Oh no, I did it too good. I did it too good. I did the fight too good. Yeah, it's nothing. Nothing. I beat the game too. No matter what game I play, I somehow figure out a way to break it. I somehow figure out a way to break every single game I ever play. I don't know how I do it, but I do. Yeah, I can't do anything. Okay, well, okay, I have to restart then. Let me go to B, I guess. Cool. Well, good. I'm glad I saved. PlayStation button. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Hold on. All right. Well, I'm glad I saved. Hold on. I have to. What are you running the emulation on? I'm not running the emulation on anything. Oh shit. Wait. Oh, the PlayStation button isn't working either. Oh, I properly broke it. Oh, I properly broke it. Oh, I properly broke it. Oh no. I have to restart my PlayStation. I just break the game. I broke the PlayStation. It's not working. Huh. I've never seen a game. In the entire time I've had this PlayStation, I've never broken it fully. Okay, well I have to go and reset it. Ugh. But yeah, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 1 on the 1.5 remix edition for the PS3. Wow, I have to. Oh, it doesn't want to. Oh, it doesn't want to turn off either. Oh no, it's yelling at me. Oh no. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right, turn back on, baby. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break you. I didn't know that's what was gonna. That's what was gonna happen. Whoops. To actually get up and an absolute tragedy. Yeah, that's fine. I just wasn't expecting that to happen. Okay, well, give me a second while I get it working again. Oh man. Hey. That's funny. That's funny. Oh man. Alright. Let's go to available. But yeah. I'm playing the 1.5 Remix Edition for PS3 to play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, which is a remake. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix is already a remake of the first game, and then 1.5 HD Edition has Kingdom Hearts Final Mix on it, along with 2 other of the spin-off titles for PlayStation 3 and HD. It's confusing. PS3? Yeah, it's for PS3. 1.5 Remix came out on PS3. Did you not know that? Yeah, 1.5 and 2.5 came out for PS4, but 1.5 and 2.5 came out for PS3. You thought I was playing this on the PS4? I don't got a PS4, dude. I only got a PS3. Yeah, I have those. Oh. Well. Alright, anyways. Well, that was fun. But, there we go. Yeah, see. Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. And then you choose whichever one you want to do. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Re-Enchanted Memories, or 358-2 days. Which is, like, really weird. Who's that blonde-haired on the cover there? Because that's familiar to me. That guy is familiar to me. I know why. I read the Kingdom Hearts manga, or at least one of I think it was like the first edition of the manga, and it was like really, really weird. Roxas, yeah, because it was like Roxas and Sora, like in the manga, like Roxas and Sora like share a body, but also not at the same time. It was like really weird, and it made no sense to me. I don't know. This whole series is like full of just weird stuff. So it's exactly the same in game. Oh, okay. Well then, never mind. So last stream you guys said that 358-2 days it used to be a game, but for the HD remake for 1.5, it's just like a movie, right? Something like that. Yep, that's dumb. Why were they like? Why? To save space on the disc? That's like the only reason I could think of that isn't a dumb reason. Because like if it was to save space on the disc, I guess fine. But like, if it was just like, let's just do it, cause that's dumb. And then also, what's Re-Enchanted Memories? It's a DS game. Porting it would have been hard. Oh, that makes sense. What about Re-Enchanted Memories? Wasn't that also a DS game? I don't remember. I know there was another, like, later. Wasn't that like it's a remake of a card game for GBA? A Kingdom Hearts card game? What? Oh, that's why he has like cards in his hand. Oh, that's dumb. They remade it for PS2 already, though. Oh. Man. King of games. Mind Crush. Okay. That's... Man, the more I hear about this series, the more it just hurts my brain. The more it just hurts my brain. Yeah, see, there you go, PlayStation 3. Out of the... Okay, well... Anyways, back to the game. I'm so glad I saved right before that. And, I guess I won't use Simba this time. I'll just fight the Heartless by myself and not use Simba. Because apparently Simba breaks the game if I try to use him in this fight. Well, not just the game, breaks the whole console. Right, yeah. Alright. Huh, huh. Bonk, bonk. Strength up. Yeah. Okay, don't break. Please don't break. Okay. Whew, we're good. At least he's not dead.
Genie, get rid of these guys!
Wish number 1 coming right up.
I see. Thanks, Sora.
Aladdin, what are you doing out here?
Same old stuff. Hunting legendary treasure. Just paid a visit to the Cave of Wonders. I found that magic carpet. And this lamp. Legend has it that whoever holds the lamp can summon...
Please, kid, leave the intros to a professional. The one and only Genie of the Lamp. Rub-a-dub-dub the lamp and have your dearest wishes granted. Today's winner is Aladdin. Congratulations. Patience, my fine feathered friend. Any 3 wishes. Oh, 1 wish, a 2 wish, a 3 wish. Then I make like a banana and split it. Our lucky winner made his first wish.
And let me tell you what a doozy that wish was.
So he has 2 left. So, Master, what do you have for wish number 2?
How about making me a fabulously wealthy prince?
Whoa! Money, royalty, fame! Why didn't I hear that? Okay, you asked for it. 100 servants and 100 camels loaded with gold. Just say the word and I'll deliver it in 30 minutes or less, or your meal's free.
Hey, I'll even throw in a cappuccino.
No thanks.
Okay.
Cappuccinos didn't exist.
I'll put that on hold until we reach Agrabah. Oh, why a prince? You see, there's this girl in Agrabah named Jasmine. But she's a princess. And she could never fall for a guy like me.
Oh, princess?
Jasmine?
Oh, that's right. She's in trouble, Aladdin.
What? Well, come on, let's get going.
I can have Aladdin in my party. I still want Donald and Goofy. I'm sorry. Use a scimitar though.
Fresh air, the great outdoors.
I guess you don't get out much, huh?
It's only cool whenever I can use a scimitar.
Phenomenal cosmic powers, itty-bitty living space. It's always 3 wishes, then back to my portable prison. I'm lucky to see the light of day every century or 2.
That's kind of sad, actually.
What if I use my last wish to free you from the lamp? What do you think?
You do that?
Genie, it's a promise. After we help Jasmine.
Right. Oh, there's all these guys. They're here too. Ah. No, these guys are here too. Oh. Well, he died quickly. I'm fine with that. Have a new trick. Oh, well, I didn't even see it. We kind of killed him really easily. Oh, it's up there. Oh, jerk.
See ya. Thunder.
They breathe fire. Oh, man. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Boing, boing. Money. Boing, boing. Ah! Jerk. Alright, we got about, what was it, an hour left in the stream? We might be able to finish off Agrabah, depending on how long this will take. I don't know. We had an hour left in the last stream, and we had started the Deep Jungle, and the Deep Jungle took us the entire rest of the time. Just because there was so much going back and forth in that place. Hopefully Agrabah isn't as bad.
Come on. Take that.
Boing. So, Jafar is after Jasmine in this keyhole. Keyhole, eh? I could swear I've heard about that summer before. Really, where? How is it? It's only been 200 years. Anyway, we gotta stop Jafar before it's too late. Correct. And I'll save again really quickly, so that I can take a look at where I actually need to fucking go. When you step back in the puzzle, New Heartless, the Fat Bandit. You also notice the path to the main street has been blocked. If you either start climbing the enter the alley, and after cutscene, Heartless will pick the fight. Beat the Heartless, then jump up top and release the keyhole to open a gate, and jump across the shutters to reach the other side and continue on. Head back into Lad's house for a short conversation. To the left of the exit, upon the shelf, move to reveal another keyhole, release it to open another gate, exit playing left of exit from Aladdin's house. You will now have to see some shutters to jump across. On the other side is the new gate you open before entering. Jump across the gap to get to a cottage. Go through, jump. What the fuck? Wait, I think I know what this is saying. Yeah, in here. Oh wait, no, this is the next place. That's fine. Has been opened. It's directly across. But you have to get a platform, go through it to enter the bazaar. Cross the shutters, release the platform to reach another keyhole to release it. Okay. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, I missed. Whoa, what are these things? Ow. I am poisoned. What? What's going on? Oh. 96 experience? Whoa. That's a lot. I think that's what it said, 90 experience. Whew! Those things gave a lot of experience. Black truffles beat them. Yeah, I can tell. tell why I would want to beat them. Give me a fuck ton of XP.
Here.
Yeah, I needed to heal. Alright, one more time. One more time. Thundara G. Okay. Boing. Firing. Nice. Ah. Nice. Now I can go around and go up there. About to breathe fire. Oh yeah, yeah, he breathes fire. Yoink. There we go. Easy as pie? Maybe? Who knows? Easy as 3.1 for 1592658 something. I don't remember. That's as high as I remember pi. When is Pi Day? Anyone know when Pi Day is? March 14th. Gotcha. 314. Ah, makes sense.
Setting your sights a little high, aren't you, boy? Back to your hole, street rat. I will not allow you to trouble the princess anymore.
Jasmine!
I'm so sorry.
Jasmine!
Aladdin.
Genie, help Jasmine, please.
One wish left. You're making this really easy, you know?
So sorry, boy. I'm afraid your second wish has been denied.
Huh?
Hmm. Good job, Aladdin.
Sorry, Al.
Nah.
And
Oh,
I bid you all farewell. Attack!
Oh. Alright. Oh, jeez. What the hell is going on? Ow. Hey! Hey, look over! Oh, well. I couldn't get to the potion in time. Boing. Yeah. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Once I break them up, I'm supposed to attack the other ones. I think. Oh, ah. I'm just kind of doing stuff. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. I don't know what happened the first time, but that time was way easier. Ray of light. Alright.
To the desert! Come on, let's move!
Why to the desert? I mean, I guess it's fine, but slightly raising max HP and strength.
Yo, what's up?
HP and MP. Oh, thanks for following, Shane. Yeet. Nice. Slightly raises max HP and MP, also enhances magic power and summon power. Doesn't really seem like it does either of those things. But I'll give one to the Donald, I guess. Abilities. Sure, I'll put that on. That could be nice. Okay. Anyways, continuing on. Morning is fight. Let's go. Bonk. Boing. Bonk. Boing. Ah. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Fun. Ah. That's nice. Apologies for me yawning so much. I guess I didn't get enough sleep. I don't know, I felt like I did, but I guess not. Alright, back to the desert for some reason. Oh. Okay. Oh. Should I have saved? I should have saved. Maybe. Tiger is being controlled by the Heartless. Crush the power of darkness. Okay. Crush the power of darkness. Ow, ow. Ah! Ow. Oh, put! Whoops. Supposed to hit the magic back at it? Maybe? I'm not quite sure. Oh, cool. I start back here. I mean, I guess that's fine. At least speed up the eyes. Oh, I have to watch this every time. Okay. Crush through the power of darkness. Okay.
Fire!
Oh. Oops.
See ya! See ya! Fire!
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, just hitting the lasers just text it, doesn't like hit it back. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. That's what I'm supposed to do. Can I just stay up here the whole time? Like, I might be able to. If I don't get knocked off. Hold on. This is like kind of working. Well, it's also kind of hard to stay on. Fucking bitch. Fucking bitch. Like Shadow of the Colossus. Which is also a game I should play. We'll see. Oh yeah, this is easy. I know we have the Ico and the Shadow Colossus HD collection remake thing for PS3. I just never got around to playing either of those. Well, no, I did play them. I didn't beat them though. I should do that. Uh-oh. Oh no. No potion. Woo! Close. Okay, we're good. Alright, let me up there. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Did it. There we go. Into the Cave of Wonders. Oh, there's like a proper, like a whole like proper place. I thought it would just be like one little area with a cutscene. Also, kind of reminds me of the sand castle from the original from Paper Mario 1. I need to finish that game too. Oh, whoops, that was a pit. Oh, down here. Okay. Yeah, you do. I got kind of far. I think I got like halfway through one time, but then I never went any farther than that. When I was young, I used to have this really bad problem of starting up a bunch of games and never finishing them, and I guess I kind of still have that problem. I don't know. It's just like, cause I get a decent amount of way into a game, and then I like kind of forget about it, and then I start up a new game, and then I do the same thing with that game, and the cycle just keeps on repeating and repeating and repeating. So streaming was kind of a way to like make sure I not only get through the games in my backlog, but like beat them too. Yeah. When there's so many good games out there and you want to play them all, you just kind of start doing that. So.
Come on.
Oh. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh fuck this.
Fire! Come on.
At least they don't rush me like the other ones did.
This is it. Ha! Take that.
There we go. Good job, Goofy. Or is this like an area where they just keep coming? It might be. That's fine. I could use some more XP anyways.
Come on.
Come here, big boy. Frisch's big boy. I don't remember the last time I've had Frisch's big boy. It's been years since I've had it. Oh, there we go. Now they stop coming. Alright. Back inside. Maybe. There we go. Just get Vord. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I've never seen a big boy restaurant. I mean, they're like, they are just kind of like, ah, cool. I mean, they're just kind of like any other restaurant, honestly. The only difference is that they have a along with like an actual you know, menu that you can order from, they also do have a buffet. So it's a bit bigger than most. You thought it was something made up from Austin Powers? That's funny. No, it's a real thing. Most Frisch's that you'll see, they are a bit bigger than most restaurants, but that's because they have like a buffet in them as well, not just normal restaurant that you just order stuff in. Other than that, I mean, they're normal. They have pretty much normal American restaurant food. Does it taste better? I don't know. I haven't really been there enough times to really say if like one item on their menu is better than the rest, or if like one item on their menu is like the thing to get at Frisch's or anything. Last time I went there, which again was like probably 3 or even more years ago, I just got like a hamburger, a cheeseburger with fries, and it was good. It was, I mean, it was like, I guess it was a little bit better than I was expected. It's not like totally generic. But it also was a bit expensive, so I wasn't expecting totally generic. So at least I didn't feel gypped when I went there, but it's like, it's still just like not really anything to write home about. Think of it more as like a more American TGI Fridays. More American and a bit more family friendly TGI Fridays. That's like what a Frisch's is. Come on.
This is it.
There is one that really isn't that far from where I live. It's just that me nor my family has any real want to go there, just because there's nothing there that we couldn't get at any place that's already closer or anything. And like I said, it's also just a bit more expensive as well. So it's just like, why pay the extra money and go a little bit extra distance for the same food that we could get closer and for less money? So we don't go there very often just because there's almost no need to. It's not like going there is an experience either, because like these are TGI Fridays. It's like kind of an experience because you're like, man, it's like TGI Fridays. It's like it's like a cool place to hang out. But Frisch's is not like a cool place to hang out. It's just kind of a restaurant. I guess that's the best way I can put it. Boing. But yeah, this place is reminding me of the Sand Palace from Paper Mario. A piece of Pooh's book. Oh, did I wasn't even paying attention. Is that what I unlocked? I was not paying attention. I'm sorry. No, come on, jump. Sorry. Jump! Ooh, made it. Got a torn page. Oh, nice. Yay, that's good then. I was talking about Frisch's. I totally ignored on what I even unlocked from the chest. A fresh, mighty jump. Looks like I'm gonna have to jump. Ooh, I should play the SPCJ4 AP on stream. Ooh, that might be fun. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to go down there again. Yeah. Maybe. It might be fun, maybe not, because it's return the favor. What do you mean return the favor? I need Aladdin's help. What? I should need it for Goober. Did you? I don't remember us going through the entirety of it. I think we went through the first episode, but I don't remember us going through the entirety of it. I know I know we played Sam and Max together. That might be what you're thinking of. I know we played the entire, or like you played the entirety of Sam and Max, and then we watched the cartoon. And then I think maybe you played episode 1, but I don't think we did the entire thing. Stream Sam Max too. Maybe. I don't know. I the new one. I tried it out. I already played through all of it on my own time, actually. I have mixed feelings about it. I'm glad that they remade season 1. I am. Like, they did it well. I'll say they did it well. But I think some of the people that are upset with the remake are kind of justified. I don't know how much you've heard of the controversy from the remake, but apparently there was some miscommunication between the developers and what they said. Because they said that people were worried that the developers would tone down some of the more edgy jokes to be more more in line with today's world, you could say. And the developer's like, no, we didn't do that. Turns out they did, and were lied about it. They're like, yeah, there were some jokes that we were like, yeah, they wouldn't really fit with, today in 2020. And like, that would have been fine. I wouldn't have had a problem with that if they were apparent with that from the start, but they lied to people and were like, yeah, we were sorry for lying. It's like, really? Why'd you lie then? Other than that, Bosco's, well, that's not the only thing. They had someone do Bosco's voice, had someone else do it, because the original VA for Bosco had some controversy earlier in 2020, and the developers were like, yeah, we don't want to have anything to do with that. And all the VA did was just like say a few things on Twitter like about his opinion, which like wasn't even that bad, but they were like, it's enough for us to like not have him as the VA for the remake. And the new VA that they got is so bad. so bad. I didn't get used to it through the entirety of me playing through the episodes. It never clicked for me. And because Bosco is supposed to be like kind of like African American, at least like semi-African American, but for the remake they got a white guy trying to do a black guy's voice, which already wasn't great, and on top of that, Bosco is trying to do in each episode he does a different accent, so it's a white guy trying to do a black guy's voice who's trying to do accents of other ethnicities. And it just doesn't mix. It's really, really bad. And Bosco is like, you can't avoid it either, because Bosco is a major character in the series. You need him for every episode, and it's hard to avoid. And I never got used to it the entire way. And it wasn't good. I'll just say that it just wasn't good. They cut the corner. Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't good. So between the developers not being totally clear on what they changed about the game and Bosco's VA, people weren't incredibly happy. And I played it. It was okay. It was the thing is that I don't mind it because it's a remake, but like it's still the same season that I've played over and over again. So I wasn't really like all that, I don't know, it's still like I knew all the same beats and stuff to do. The problem with me streaming it is that I don't think it would be very entertaining because I already know what to do. Maybe it'd be entertaining for someone to like watch since they don't know all the jokes and stuff and whatnot, but because I already know all the jokes and I already know all the different things, and I've already gone through the remake myself, there's nothing new for me to really explore unless I take my time to like really go out of my way to like get all the dialogue options and like look for every single last thing that there is, but that would take way too long and take too much time. So I don't know. I feel like SBCG4AP would still be a better thing to stream because I don't really remember how to do all the different things, and I've only ever gone through all the episodes once. I've gone through the first and last episodes probably 3 times or so. That was because those are the episodes that I had on WiiWare before I bought the entire set on Steam. And I only played through the entirety of it like once. So I that would be a better watch because I don't remember all I need to do for that compared to Sam and Max. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it like off stream. If you want me to stream Sam and Max with you personally, I'll do that. But I don't think I'll do it for Twitch. Budge. Keep exploring the ruins. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't even look like there's more. That's enough talking about other games. Gotta focus on this game. Knowing what to do and it's being so clueless is frustrating. True. Sometimes Telltale games get that way, where it's like, the fuck do I do? Or at least some of their earlier games. Later on, Telltale got pretty good on guiding the player on what to do, but some of their earlier titles, like Monkey Island, Sam and Max even, and SBCG4AP are like, what the fuck? How's I ever supposed to know that? Like, there's even, like, I remember one of the things you have to do in episode 6 of season 1 of Sam Max, where you have to take a coat hanger to unlock the lunar pod. Like, at least maybe you would think of that, like, whenever the game came out, but like nowadays you probably wouldn't ever think to do that. So there's definitely some like semi-outdated stuff. But you know, whatever. Okay, so I need Aladdin's help. Does that mean I need to get him in my party? How do I get him in my party? Save point. Oh, gotcha. You're gonna call me Chuckles. I didn't do nothing to you. Alright. That certainly did something. Yeah, whatever. I'm kind of over fighting these guys now. Okay, I think there's a save point down here. Yes, there is. Party, here we go. Sorry, Darnold, I'm replacing you. This isn't where I want to go. No, swap Goofy? Why? I like Goofy though. Okay. Because you've got a party of all warriors and no mages. You have a point. I'll fucking do it again. I fucking went back down here. I went to the same place I did not want to go to. Where is it I wanted to go to again? What? I can't go. Okay. There is a gap here, but it won't let me. Then why put the gap there? If you won't let me swim underneath it, then why put it there? Ugh. Game design. Aesthetic. Fuck you. It's not aesthetic. It's annoying. Ugh. Great. Alright, I have to go back this way, I think. And then jump down here. Oh, there we go. And then turn. That's certainly one way to do it. Meteor G. Okay. Oh, you can just swim upstream. No, that's fine. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's how it works. You just swim upstream. Whatever. I'm not questioning it. This game has already thrown enough BS at me. I'm just gonna take it at face value. Can I go up here? Oh, I can. Oh yeah. Swim upstream like a salmon. Yes. Oh man. Oh wait. Oh, yeah. Let's swim downstream like this. And then that makes no sense. Oh, that makes no sense. Just swim up. I'm not looking for realism in a KH game. That's why that's why I said I'll just take it at face value, because this game has already thrown so much BS at me. It's just funny. Oh, hold on. Let's go back down here. Can I jump up there? Maybe. Try it again. Nope, okay. Let's go this way. Hidden room. There is something there. Probably rises all the way to the top. Okay. Oh. What? What?
My first wish, Genie. Show me the keyhole.
Well, that was easy. Good cutscene. Did I just do it again? No. That time it didn't work. Okay. What purpose did that do? If I get there from the gold chamber now. You might be right. I guess I'll keep Aladdin in my party, why not? Blocking the way is now in that room. Gotcha. Okay. Excuse me, good sir. Ow. Ah! Correct you are. It's a save point. So, actually I'm gonna switch out you two. There we go. Save, I'm guessing this is the boss fight up here. I don't know, I haven't checked the guide in a while, because I haven't really needed to. But, I'm guessing this is the boss fight, so, I guess I will be prepared. I'll save one more time. You know how it is every now and again. You're just like, wait, did I save? Okay. Wait, did I save? That kind of thing. I'm gonna die. Hell yeah, I'm gonna fucking die.
That boy again?
He is more persistent than I expected. Why not explain the situation to that boy, Riku? Doing so may actually prove useful to our...
Wait a second. Are you Maleficent?
Jafar,
gone.
let Jasmine go.
Just gone.
Not
Like
a
my dad.
chance. You see, she's a princess. One of 7 who somehow hold the key to opening the door.
Open?
What door?
But you fools
Sand
won't live
butthole.
to see what lies
I
beyond
guess.
it. Genie, my second wish, crush them!
Genie, no!
Sorry, Al. The one with the lamp calls the shots. I don't have a choice.
And okay. Fuck you.
So please let me miss. I'm really sorry about this. Run!
Come here, you jerk. Stop going around the place. Sounds like Homer Simpson. Not quite. Yeah, it's Dan Castaneda, not Robin Williams. If it was Robin Williams, it wouldn't sound like Homer, but that's fine. They couldn't get everyone. Yeah. I mean, Dan still does a decent job. Stop it. Hi, Genie. Poor Genie. God damn it, Jafar. Stay in one place. No, he wants to be over there. That's fine, I guess.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Come on. Won't be getting Robin anymore. PK fire. Ain't no Earthbound, which is also a game I should play. You shush. Earthbound is heart. I know, there's so many good video games that I just haven't played. So many good everything that I haven't done. Earthbound. Yeah, kinda like that. That's how it's spelled, right? Earth, E-R-F, bound. Oh, I checked that? Alright. Somehow. It's alright, Dan. I'm fine. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Ah! Back, you coward. He keeps running around. God damn it. I should probably use that more. I keep forgetting I have that. A roll ability. Oh, there we go. I didn't die once. I'm proud of myself. I mean, I know Earthbound is, and like, I know the ending is fucking kind of gruesome too, but maybe. I'm not opposed. I just, yeah, Blizzard has been upgraded to Blizzara. Wow, the one spell I don't use out of the 3. Alright. Well, we did it. And, Pock Thunder. Okay. Save. I mean, I beat him, so should be fine.
Genie, my final wish.
Oh. I see why.
I want you to make me an all-powerful genie.
Should have known it wouldn't have been that easy. Oh. I mean, I could just kind of ignore him. Should go after Jafar first. Why? The keyhole's right here. It's right here. We could just unlock it. It's right here. Jafar went down the hole himself. We don't have to go after him. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have to. He uses magic to unlock it after you lock it. Oh. I guess you're right. Also, I don't know if I can go back and save. Because seems the door is a bit locked. Oh no, it's not. Okay, I can't go back and save. What time are we at? 53. Yeah, I guess we'll finish off Jafar next time. It's kind of a weird place to leave a cliffhanger on, but I don't have the time to finish him off today. We're gonna have to do it next time. Or this Wednesday. You know, that's fine, I guess. Well, we still did a decent amount. We finished up Deep Jungle, went through the entirety of the second act of Traverse Town, and went through almost the entirety of Agrabah. Just a little bit left to finish off Wednesday. So, yeah. For now, though, I shall leave you all off on this fine Monday. It was amazing that I somehow not only broke the game, but broke my entire PlayStation earlier. That was fun. Yeah, so, I'll continue with more Kingdom Hearts on Wednesday, and then, maybe Hatsune Miku, maybe Beat Saber on Friday? One of those two. And then Saturday, I have no idea what, I'll be doing. We'll see. We'll see. I usually have plans for Saturdays, but then they kind of fall apart because no one wants to do them with me. Because I have friends. I don't have enough friends that are available to do stuff. So that's okay. But yeah, I shall leave you all off. What's a good song to end on that I haven't shown? I don't know. Ooh. You guys hear that? I don't know if the mic is picking that sound up. Hold on. That's weird. That's an interesting noise. Anyways, I'm I get distracted by the most smallest things.